What do you know about the small Middle Eastern nation of Qatar? Maybe you know that it hosted the 2022 FIFA World Cup, or perhaps you're familiar with its highly rated airline, Qatar Airways. What most people outside of Qatar may not know about is the Qatari royal family. Made rich from decades of extracting and exporting petroleum, it's estimated that the royal family's holdings alone amount to at least $150 billion. This is according to an estimate by the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. And so today we'll focus on one particular member of the royal family, the one that Forbes describes as the Emir's glamorous second of three wives, Sheikha Mozza, or Her Highness Sheikha Mozza bint Nasser in full. The Queen is pressing ahead with ambitious initiatives directed at women and children, making use of her vast wealth to complete her goals. So, in today's video, we take a look at the life and wealth of Qatar's richest queen. According to the website Pantheon, Sheikha Mozza bint Nasser Al Misned was born on August 8, 1959 in the coastal city of Al Khor, located in northern Qatar. She is now one of the three consorts of Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the former emir of the state of Qatar. She is mother of the current emir, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. The website SEMA states that she is the daughter of a significant Qatari businessman and politician who himself was an opposition leader to the Qatar ruling family. In the 1960s, Sheikha Mozza's father publicly voiced for more equitable distribution of wealth amongst the population of Qatar, a move which led to his arrest. After he was released in 1964, he and his family moved to Kuwait, where the leader remained in self-imposed exile. And so we know that Mozza bint Nasser's early years were spent in Kuwait and Egypt. She then married Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani in the late 1970s, while he was the Crown Prince of Qatar, and she became the second of his three wives. Mozza bint Nasser first led a rather traditional life like other wives of monarchs in the Middle East. However, it was in the mid-1990s that she really launched herself into the affairs of her nation. Sheikha Mozza holds a Master of Arts in Public Policy in Islam from Hamad bin Khalifa University's Qatar Faculty of Islamic Studies and graduated from Qatar University with a bachelor's degree in sociology. Perhaps it's this education combined with her father's values of a more equitable society that pushed her to try and make the world a better place. According to SEMA, Sheikha Mozza bint Nasser has been leading Qatar Foundation for Education, Science and Community Development since 1995 in the role of chairperson. Indeed, she co-founded the organization along with her husband. The foundation's flagship project is known as Education City and is a hub of academic excellence, housing branch campuses of renowned international universities and institutions. The Qatar Foundation is also engaged in numerous scientific research and economic and social development projects. According to her official biography, Sheikha Mozza served as the Vice Chair of the Supreme Council of Health from 2009 to 2014 and as Vice Chair of the Supreme Education Council between 2006 and 2012. While serving the Supreme Education Council, she helped institute top-down reforms of Qatar's public schools and healthcare systems. The Queen is a leading figure at Sidra Medicine, a training and research hospital set to become a leading institution for women and children's specialty care. She is also the chair of Masheda Properties, Qatar's leading sustainable real estate company. Internationally, Sheikha Mozza works with the United Nations to support global education and other key areas of development for marginalized children and youth. For 20 years, between 2003 and November 2023, she held the role of UNESCO Special Envoy for Basic and Higher Education, launching multiple projects including the International Fund for Higher Education in Iraq. In response to growing global needs, Sheikha Mozza developed two initiatives aiming to foster development and stability. In 2012, she launched Education Above All, or EAA, to deliver quality education to the hardest-to-reach children and generate a global movement with a particular focus on areas affected by poverty, conflict, and disaster. In 2018, EAA's Educate a Child program reached its initial target of ensuring the education of 10 million marginalized children, and it continues to strive to educate those most in need throughout the world. In 2008, Sheikh Moza founded Silatech to address the challenge of youth unemployment in the Middle East, North Africa, and beyond. This organization aims to create meaningful employment opportunities and programs in enterprise development, career training, and microfinancing, among many others. Beyond holding such high and prestigious positions within her country and in the United Nations, Sheikh Moza has been honored for her philanthropic efforts. She was awarded the Carnegie Medal of Philanthropy and the George Bush Award for Excellence in Public Service. In 2009, she was inducted into the Académie des Beaux-Arts de l'Institut de France. In 2007, Sheikh Moza was awarded the prestigious Chatham House Award for her contribution to improving international relations. This YouTube channel often looks at how the ultra-wealthy live their lives in luxury. Thus, it's quite intriguing to see Sheikh Moza, a woman who is estimated to have a net worth of $15 billion, working for such noble causes, especially when she could be enjoying her own life of luxury, jet-setting around the world and enjoying all the finest things life has to offer. Nonetheless, the website Luxury Launches notes that the Queen is still able to present herself with elegance and style while making the world a better place. This is all done without a personal stylist. "I don't have a stylist because I wouldn't find anyone that would understand what I want," she was quoted as saying. She went on to say that it's a mental treat to style herself. "When I'm exhausted, I go to my dressing room and go through my closets and I try to mix things and fix things." Described as unmatched flair and elegance, Luxury Launches notes that she often wears a turban as an alternative to the hijab. Her impressive wardrobe includes the likes of international designer labels such as Chanel, Dior, Hermes, Ralph & Russo, Stéphane Roland, Jean-Paul Gaultier, and Valentino. Modest yet cutting-edge, she has found a niche style that's not offensive to her culture and religion, stated Sandra Wilkins, chair of the fashion department at the Virginia Commonwealth University campus in Doha. Wilkins goes on to say, "She's laying out ground rules. You can be fashionable and cutting-edge, but there are boundaries." Among her vast collection of spectacular jewelry, Luxury Launches notes that the Queen owns the striking Cartier Eternity Snake Diamond necklace, which is believed to be customized especially for Her Highness. Two of the largest emeralds in the world, weighing 205 and 206 carats, were replaced with two oversized white diamonds to perfectly match her subdued grey J. Mendel couture dress worn at a London event in 2010. And so that's a look into the life of Qatari Queen Her Highness Sheikh Moza bint Nasser. Looking at how she's chosen to spend her time and energy, she should be an inspiration and example to billionaires around the world. What do you think of Sheikh Moza's life? Let us know by leaving a comment.